Day 2 began with a tour of projects led by former Governor Rotimi Amechi, while the permanent secretary of this Abia State Ministry of Works, Engineer Izuchukwu, served as a tour guide. That is, if we skip the photo ops, greetings, hugging, laughter, and all the things friends who haven't seen each other for decades do, especially with Rotimi Amechi in the mix. Sun Heaven Hotel, the main base of the Uniport 80s reunion and the takeoff point of the project tour, was a pleasant sight to behold. Not for its beauty, but for the love and friendship that pervaded the area on the weekend of 11th and 12th of April 2025 because of the uniqueness of the souls gathered there. The alumni were so eager to go on this tour and see things for themselves that there were nearly not enough vehicles to take everyone. But not when Governor Otti was in charge, and his friend and brother Rotimi Amechi held forth for him. Being a natural leader and fully imbued with the Uniport English Department's motto, creativity par excellence, Amechi creatively solved the problem of passenger overflow. With a tour guide, Engineer Izuchukwu, in front, the convoy headed towards Ohafia. On the way, it stopped for the tourists to appreciate the newly commissioned Umuahia called Abraba Ohafia Road, a 67-kilometer road with a standard width of 7.3 meter and 1.5 meter shoulders at either side. This road straddles 4 local government areas, namely Umuahia North, Bende, East Equator, and Ohafia local government areas. At the time of the visit, the Ohafia Aruchukwu stretch, which is about 37 kilometers, was still under construction. Our next major stop was at the legendary Omuniko River in Ozuabam, Aruchukwu local government area, where we had a test of courage as some of us braved the old 4-meter wide bridge, which looked like it was going to collapse with each step we took. It was so fragile that we weren't sure if we could carry the combined weights of our cars and the passengers inside, so we had to cross it on foot. Luckily, China Civil Engineering Construction Company, CCECC, was constructing a new 7.5 meter wide bridge, another of Governor Otti's innumerable projects. The crowning of our tour was the inspection of the 5.7 kilometer Port Harcourt Road at Aba. More than 90% complete, this previously 15 meter wide road was expanded to 21 meter wide dual carriageway, being constructed by Julius Berger, one of the best civil engineering companies in Nigeria. To appreciate the transformation that has taken place on that road, maybe we should remind ourselves what this road looked like before Governor Otti took office.
My name is Orlando Boniface. I've stayed here more than 20 years. When the road was bad, there's nothing like a business. Everything was done. People find it very hard to come and patronize us. But this time around, since the road has been done, we are having customers. People do come freely. People from Abia State, they will bring work. People from River State, they will bring work. People from Owo, they will bring work. Because the road is motorable. Aside from Mbakwe, this is the next governor that we have that have done something. Apart from me, apart from Mbakwe, the senior governor that have done well.
I'm pastor, thank God preacher. Of course, I am in this shopping center, big business there too. That was something else. For good 24 goodness now. People living in Abia, especially this Bakoto, has been bonded, no road. No road, no, there's no access for business, everything was blocked. But God brought Otti, everything become okay. Otti is doing well. We love him. And that's such a leader we need in this Abia State. I don't think that someone else can come and compete him next term. He's going to be our governor in next term. Nobody's going to again that with him. So anybody that's coming out is trying to kind of.
I think the constitution should be amended in order to give our governor extra 15 years, because I don't think we can have somebody like Otti the next generation to come. He has been a source of inspiration to everybody. We are so happy. We commend him to keep up the good work.
Because our back love Otti and we appreciate what he's doing. And we pray that God should give him more courage to do more. He's a good governor. I love him. I know that he's going to do well because I could remember the first time I was in Lagos, I met him there at Lekki. He came for a program at one 7 days Adventist church. So he was talking about how he's going to do Abia State. That was the first time when he was competing with Otti, But finally, I thank God that after he tried and failed, but now finally he won. So Abia State now is okay. We thank God for what he's doing now. He's doing well. God bless him.
Mr. Okafor Johnson. I've been standing here for like close to 17-18 years now. Business was very terrible, very terrible. In fact, most of our customers, most of them were going to Aliara, going to Port Harcourt, so going to Lagos. But we thank God, since the new government, new administration came on board, we have had some sort of relief. Now we can have customers from Port Harcourt because they apply through here, patronize us. We are very happy. Unlike before, when everywhere was so dull, no business, everybody was sad, nothing was moving here. So we commend the current government.
Indeed, Governor Alex Otti is a worthy ambassador of Uniport 80s, and we are proud of him. The grand finale of the Uniport 80s reunion was the banquet held on the 9th of 12th April 2025 at the International Conference Center, Umuahia. Highlights of the night were the conferment of awards on deserving members of the Uniport 80s and the friend of the alumni, as well as the address of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Abia State, Alex Otti. Award recipients included Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, former President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, Right Honorable Chibuike Rotimi Amechi, former Governor of Rivers State, His Excellency Senator Doye Dore, Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, Chief Samuel Obuku, Managing Director, Niger Delta Development Commission, Professor Stephen Okodudu, Acting Vice Chancellor Uniport 2020-2021, Dr. Nneka Abulokwe, British Nigerian Technologist, Dr. Stanley Lawson, a finance and petroleum industry guru, and Ibiba Odele, a professional drug law enforcement agent. A posthumous award was also given to Dr. Herbert Wigwe for his astounding performance in the banking and financial industry. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Port Harcourt, Professor Owunari Georgeville, and the former Acting Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Stephen Okodudu, were also there, both alumni of the Uniport 80s.
Your Excellency, the University of Port Harcourt is proud of you and other graduates of the University of Port Harcourt. Your Excellency, we came into Abia State. We have heard and we have seen that your efforts at providing sustainable energy, renewable energy, has added over about 50 megawatts of solar power to the state grid, making power available for businesses and for households. We have also asked and we have also seen that your Operation Crush has made it possible for Abians to sleep at night with their eyes closed. We have also seen that made in Aba products have been brought to the level of international level, and that is because of constant capacity building and also making the process of export more easier than before. Your Excellency, we want to say that the University of Port Harcourt is very proud to have you as one of our graduates.
That we are asking for assistance as universities, that as alumnus or alumni of our university, we should show interest in trying to see what we can do to assist our university.
Previously, the chairman of the Uniport 80s Organizing Committee, Benjamin Uwapu Willie, aka Ben Willie, gave a brief history of the Uniport 80s and officially welcomed attendees to the reunion banquet. Dignitaries present at the dinner included Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, represented by His Excellency Ambassador Dr. Godnus Bolada Igale, who doubled as the chairman of the occasion, His Royal Majesty Amalate J. Turner, Royal Father of the Day, the National Assembly members, and a host of top government functionaries and traditional rulers. There was also a moment of sober reflection as the organizers reeled out the names of about 150 friends and colleagues who had passed on. Still, it was a dinner, and the living must eat and drink to survive. Overall, the Uniport 80s reunion was a great opportunity for friends to reconnect, reflect, reassess themselves, and be grateful for life.
Just imagine how lovely, how beautiful it is that we are all together this evening. And we have been together from yesterday. That's what it is about. I'm sure some people's lives will change just by virtue of the fact that they came out, spent the weekend together with old friends. It's good to make new friends, but there's nothing as good as old friends. They will tell you the truth.